Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs. Babyface with my and Jane Theory's review. I use that term so loosely, by the way, of Naomi Season 1, Episode 8. This episode review is slightly delayed. Me didn't want to do it. I just couldn't be bothered to do it. Jane was ready. She was ready to record Thursday. Me? Nah, Jane, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't do it. This show is, I can't do it. I need a couple of days. A couple of days go past, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I need to recover a little.
Yeah, Jane, are you okay for Monday? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Monday. So I've just been dicking Jane about like a horrible person, which I sincerely apologize for, because I just can't bring myself to watch this trash.
It's painful.
But before we go into any of it, please, comment section down below. The link to Jane Theory's channel is there. Click it. Subscribe. If you like these type of videos that we do here, then you will love the videos on her channel. So please show her a ton of support. I know you can do that, even though nobody's watching these anymore because nobody gives a shit about Naomi.
No.
It's a terrible show. I have a little confession to make.
What's that?
I mean, this isn't me. Sorry. I have a friend. I have a friend who's just like, I want to watch Naomi as. I'm going to sell the high seas to grab it. And I'm like, hey, don't do that. Get a VPN and sign up to the CW network and ting. And they were like, there's like 10 people that see this thing now.
Oh my God.
I'm like, wow, double figures. It's pretty good. Let's start as we always start, Jane.
Yeah.
With the ratings from the previous episode, which was so shockingly bad. I didn't think we were going to have a long episode last week, and it went on again.
Yeah.
But the rating was up nearly 100,000 viewers to still a terrible number. However, the demo is still 0.07. So they got 100,000 50-year-old men whacking it off to the girls. Or the boys as well, I guess.
You never know.
Yeah. There's a lot of twink-looking boys in there.
They're keeping the show alive.
No, they're not. Because the CW have already announced 7 renewed shows for next season. And 2 noticeable names missing were Batwoman and Naomi. Because I think they are really trying to see how they can get these shows back next year when nobody's advertising. They've got nothing to show the advertisers.
I just don't know how they can do it. It's
even
story-wise, I don't know how they can do it. But
well, this is my theory. Batwoman's going to get cancelled. And they're going to push the character into Gotham Knights.
Oh, God.
And Naomi is going to get buried in 6 feet under. I can't see how Naomi gets renewed. I can't.
I can't see how.
Oh, well.
But I almost question whether that was ever their intent, though. I almost feel like she was just created to exist.
For what purpose? I mean, other than to exist, obviously, which has its own connotations, but
just merchandise, maybe? I don't know.
But Jane,
because they're not giving her a story.
No, they're not. And look, I've seen your stuff. I think you got a really good, intelligent mind on you. You could write a better show than is being written right now. No doubt. I have absolutely no doubt. So it's not as if the show is struggling because it has a diverse lead, shall we say, and a diverse cast. That's not the failure of this show. The failure is purely in the writing. I actually find the character of Naomi, she comes across as a nice girl. I mean, the actress, not the character. The character's
Right.
horrible. But when she's like smiling and laughing, she's a very affable person. So,
Mhm.
and that's coming from the actress herself. So I don't think it's a problem with their lead as well.
But they
It's
clearly
got
have no interest in the character. They're not putting in any effort at
no,
all.
as we'll find today.
Right.
Naomi kind of forgot that she could fly, folks. But we'll get to that in a moment. So they're now building that storyline up again from scratch. So yeah, the rating's absolutely abysmal. Abysmal. I really hope you paid attention because I don't know what the fuck happened in this episode. I really don't. It starts off with the a double date going on between Naomi and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the melting wax candle that is her best friend.
The old married couple.
Yeah, the old married couple with the old married boyfriend doing old married boyfriend stuff, playing crazy golf, and tis cringe. For some reason, the guys are whacking it into the water, and the girls have got a 6 centimeter putt. You stood in the same place. Why are the boys hitting it into the water?
They have to be incompetent, I guess. I don't know.
So the show does a very, 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 very lazy setup that Naomi is starting to develop super hearing. Why? Because she needs it for this episode.
Exactly.
She just starts to hear different sounds and tune them, and then her best mate's behind her going, babe, 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 babe.
But we've seen this before. They keep doing this thing where she hears something and we think she's sensing something important. Like now we have, okay, her powers have been triggered. Something's happening, like Spidey senses. But it's just someone behind her. Her friends.
It's a mate just walking up behind her.
Yeah.
Twice they've done that with this. At least.
At least.
Then we have the most weird montage as Naomi is cooking French cuisine, by French cuisine, quiche.
Yeah.
And packaged croissant.
Literally, just the bag of bread.
That is it. Yeah. I'm making a couple of lattes for her parents who are now conjoined.
Right.
Because they can't seem to move from each other's hips. They're now conjoined at the hips.
Yeah.
And apparently it's their 20th wedding anniversary soon. But not that day.
Not that day, I don't think.
But Naomi decided to make them French. The French. Okay, this fucked me up, actually. She said, I've made you the same breakfast that you had on your honeymoon. Not
just the same breakfast. Their favorite meal from their honeymoon. This is what the mom said. In all of their time in France.
But who tells the daughter what they had for their honeymoon?
I don't know.
Breakfast. I remember just after I'd fucked the shit out of your mum the night before, we got up and we had croissant and latte and quiche. Your mother was walking a bit bow-legged because it was our honeymoon after all. What the?
Oh my god. It's so cringe.
Stop. And he decided this week he's going to wear his army outfit because he's back in the army now, I guess.
I know. He's on his way to work, I think. I don't know.
Look, hold on. I'm going to share this screen because this is Naomi. This is exactly what the show's up. Look at that. That's a beauty.
This is how this is it.
That's her mum is saying everything about the show that we need to see.
Yeah, she watched an episode.
She's actually having a stroke live on the show. So then Naomi's just like, oh, here's a bunch of French flags and some macarons. Who has macarons for breakfast?
It's French, I guess.
True.
That's it.
True.
Throw it in.
And then she sticks a couple of French flags and puts some fruit in a bowl.
Gotta have the fruit.
It's like, you're naff. This is
healthy.
naff. We would call naff, yeah. So she goes to school. Babe is doing babe.
Yeah.
She tells Babe, I think, about Zavala. I can't remember. Kind of zoned out. Because there's more important things happening at the moment. And
yeah.
Hey, Jane.
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware, but there's some shit going on right now in the entertainment world.
A little bit.
And I've made a few videos today, and the algorithm's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, I've like 250,000 views on my channel today.
What?
Well, that's just on the videos that I put out. Never mind the other stuff that's going to happen. So it's been a huge, crazy day.
Yeah.
Why don't I just stop everything and do a fucking Naomi review and really kill that algorithm dead?
Who knows? Maybe they'll come over.
I'm just going to title this Will Smith Slaps Naomi.
There is a moment, though, between the devil and angel characters.
I thought they were going to kiss.
I thought it was going to... That's one way it could have went, but...
Well, yeah, they Zavala turns up at the dojo.
I know.
Where Naomi is cracking a stick again, badly.
Doing nothing.
She's going to be better than Superpowers.
Oh my god.
And the boys, the angel and the devil. Yeah. They kind of have different views on how Naomi's training should go. So there's tension in the air, very, very manufactured tension.
Kind of like the Cobra Kai thing they're trying to do, I think. Very, very bad interpretation of it.
Yeah. Apart from Cobra Kai is excellent and well written. With really affable characters you can sympathize and empathize with and relate to.
Yeah, without all of that.
But apart from that, you've got Naomi. Because Naomi comes back home with Babe. This is a Babe-centric show, which does not sit well with me one bit. I do not like the melted candle girl. So they come back home and their parents, their children are out. They must be, playing in a field somewhere or on the swings.
Number 5. They're recreating all of their dates for their anniversary.
When she said that, I was just like, what are you talking about?
I know.
Because Babe's just like, where's Mr. and Mrs. Well, sorry, where are the kids?
Ooh. Yeah, because she calls them by their first names.
Yeah. She calls them by their first. I never called friends' parents by their first names. They were Mrs. Smith and Mr. Smith, and you had a bit of respect.
Not here.
But she went, oh, they're out recreating their 5th date. Jane, think back to your last relationship. Can you remember your 5th date?
No.
No. Who remembers their 5th date with somebody?
But wait, who does this when they are being hunted or their child is being hunted by the military on the one hand and alien bounty hunters on the other?
Mm-hmm.
But you have time for
kids.
Right?
They're only kids. They don't know any better. This show is so stupid. It's incredible.
It is.
Absolutely incredible. Considering what you've said comes back later in the episode.
Yeah, it does.
And it's just like there's just no care, no consistency, no cohesion between any of this.
It's insane.
So this is where Naomi needs her hearing.
Right.
Her super hearing. So suddenly she can hear somebody in the bedroom. And somebody's been in the bedroom. She stole the key. And then she looks out the window and can't see anything.
Right.
Hey, Naomi, you know that super hearing you've just developed? Did you think about trying to funnel? Okay, don't worry about it.
No super sight though yet. That'll be next.
Oh, there's gonna be super everything. You know, well, she got super strength in this episode as well.
I
Out of
know,
nowhere.
out of nowhere.
So, you might have realized I am rocking through this episode because nothing is fucking happening.
It's literally 1 point per scene. So
yeah, it's like a mixture of scenes put together with no fixing glue.
Nothing.
Just you wait till we get to old man boyfriend. Woo!
Oh Lord.
So they're in a lab. They're doing some sort of go to some business and work for them for a week.
The dog shelter, I think.
Yeah. So they're in the dog shelter doing some scrubbing.
Yeah.
Babe. So old man boyfriend comes in.
Yeah.
And he's just like, hi, I just invented a fucking piece of equipment which detects aliens. How are you doing, everyone?
I was done at that point. I was just like, you cannot be serious. This show cannot be serious right now. This child has developed an alien finder.
Just hi, how you doing? I did an electronic combobulation and now I can track aliens. How are you, everyone, babe? Honey?
Not the military. The military can't do it.
No, but a 16-year-old boy who likes Lord of the Rings, and all the girls hate Lord of the Rings in this episode.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's trying to say something. I
think it was actually. They kept
what it was trying to say, don't know.
Over and over again.
Yeah. They kept repeating that the girls don't like Lord of the Rings.
Hate it.
It's probably all those toxic males.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings too white.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Lord of the Rings too white. So so he was like very proud to say, so Naomi's just like, oh shit, I'm an alien. He might be able to detect me. I gotta get out of here. I got some things to do. Bye-sies. So she deuces and leaves the married couple because Zavala texts her and says, come meet me. Now, what they didn't say is that the next scene is her on a rooftop with fucking Zavala.
Yes.
Hi, come meet me on the rooftop of blah, blah, blah. Sure.
Yeah. Why not?
What about the coffee shop round the corner? I
No.
murder a latte. Remember, we get them delivered to school.
Rooftop.
So Zavala says, can you fly? And she says, no.
I'm scared
and I'm
of
like,
heights.
what the fuck happened in episode 2 then?
That's what he said.
And then it was like the writers were suddenly like, oh yeah. And then like, well, I jumped off a bridge. Oh yeah, that's it. She's like, no, I don't even like heights.
Right.
That's why I came to meet you on the top of a rooftop of a building.
Right. They are not reading what they write.
So he says, have you tried or something? And she's like, yeah, I threw myself off a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, so what happened? And she's like, well, I reached the water and I just kind of like floated.
But that's not what we saw.
We didn't see anything. We saw Zavala. Look, not Zavala. D, B, E, C, D, whatever letter he is this week.
He looked down.
She was gone. Because he was kind of like, ha, 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 as if she's like vanished.
Like she flew because that was an achievement. We accomplished that goal already. We did that.
So now Zavala's just like, one day you will learn to fly. And I'm like, we did it in episode 2.
Oh my God.
You fuck. I would like to tell you, Jane, that this 2-liter hydrate bottle is water, but it's just pure vodka.
It really should be, if you're watching this show.
Just
the only way to get through it.
Why this scene exists, don't know.
I can tell you why it exists.
Please do.
Because Johnny Lawrence did it in Cobra Kai. It's the exact same scene.
You think this is the jumping over between the buildings?
Yes. They don't. They just. It's so stupid.
Cobra die, more like, with these lot. It's fucking killing me. So,
my notes I have. She flew.
She flew. Yes. Well, I messaged you. I was like, she's forgotten that she flew. And you were like, I know. So we go to the comic shop.
Yeah. Oh, this storyline.
There's a bit of a mess going on over there because I got some cardboard boxes because I'm moving stuff. But you see all those comics there, and then you can see those comic boxes below them.
Yes,
they're stacked up 3. They're stacked up by 3, and there's 5 across. So there's 15 of those long boxes, and they contain 200 comics each. Okay, so 10 boxes is 2,000 comics. Okay. So there's 2,000 comics, 3,000 comics, plus the comics that you saw up there in this room. This girl is running, the purple-haired weirdo, is running a comic shop.
She says
she has a stock of...
I actually don't remember how many she said.
1,000 comics.
In the entire shop?
In the entire shop. Which has some figurines, and it's got some women's clothes in it.
Yeah, see, it didn't quite look like a comic shop.
Well, that's what it was introduced as.
I know.
And then it's what they were pushing today because they're like, oh no, she's having to sell her own personal stash of expensive action comics.
That was a very small box.
Very small box. That was a box that contains, I think, 50 comics if you cram them.
If that.
And she had like, them put in sturdy holders, and there's about 5 of them. So she had about 10. Let's say 10. So she had about 10 expensive comics from her own personal stash.
That she got upset about them looking at. She got upset when they pulled them out, but they were in the for sale.
They were in the for sale. Yeah. That's private. It's in the for sale section.
It's the contrived conflict situation. Like this whole thing, I didn't pay much attention to, honestly.
No, yeah, she was just being a cow because they turned up at the shop and they're like, hey, can you just sign it and we can go? It's like, no, which is fair enough,
Okay.
Hey, you've been going to work, you can work, and I want you to reorganize all my comics.
Yeah.
I thought it's a bit shitty of her, to be honest with you. Oh,
but they mentioned that no one was in there, and so they wanted to help her out.
Oh, we're not there yet. We have to just cut to Naomi just turning up at the top of Star Labs again.
Oh my god, yeah.
Now then, I know that there was an explosion in Star Labs, but how is she just able to walk in? Now, if this was Smallville, for example, we would see like Clark go up to the fence, there'd be a chain on it or something, and he'd just go like, psh. Or if he was with somebody, he'd just go, what's that over there? And he'd just go, psh. Oh, the chain wasn't on properly. Quick, let's go in,
But the weird thing is this is not, I don't know why they keep acting like this is some sort of secret facility. It's on the campus. It's just a building at the school.
It's on the campus with Star Labs on the fucking side of the building.
Which is crazy. I think they forgot that it's on the campus.
Yeah, because the conversation when Old Man was having his conversation about his alien detecting device, he was like, yes, I'm really into detecting aliens because the rumor is that there's aliens in the top of Star Labs. I'm like, oh my God. So
if there's that rumor, which he's getting his rumors from online websites.
Sure.
That's what he said already.
Yeah.
I forget the exact word he used, but
Yeah.
he's getting it from social media. Wouldn't the military also have this information?
Well, you see, that's the show. They don't give a shit. They don't even know what happened in episode 2 themselves, and they're writing the fucking thing.
There's no logic.
Why isn't this locked down? If this is alien tech and all this kind of stuff, why hasn't this been removed? Why hasn't this... All these questions can be asked. This show is shit.
They could have at least put up yellow tape that she has to lift up to crawl under or something.
I would have accepted yellow tape. At least there's some effort.
No.
But it looks like there's just an open door policy because old man is walking around Star Labs.
Right?
Oh, by the way, he's doing this secretively while calling out, "Hello, is there anybody there? Aliens, I come in peace because I'm a..." So Naomi is just like, "Is that you, weirdo?" And he's just like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Oh, and she's got a socially conscious t-shirt on.
I didn't even catch that.
Oh, she has attention. Her courage for catalyst for change.
Oh Lord.
T-shirt on. Whatever. So he comes in and then he's just like, "Oh, let's see if we could just nick a load of this stuff."
He's so dumb. Why is he so dumb?
What? He's not though, because all the stuff was there for them to nick.
But why is he so loud? And we see him doing this later at school too.
Because the show is written by people who don't actually understand human beings.
Yeah.
They don't understand how human beings actually converse, socialize, or any of that. Everything in this show exists to serve Naomi.
Yeah.
So why give them a personality? So they nick a hard drive, and then the roof falls in, and then she grabs the roof, and he's just like, "Oh my God, you're an alien. That's like so cool." Yeah. So the next day at school, he's just like, "Hi, Naomi. What's it like being an alien?"
Loudly.
Like, very
in front
loudly.
of everyone. Like, what is that?
Tell me to go get you a coffee from the coffee shop across the road.
I'm just wondering, why didn't you have this conversation that day? Why did you wait until the next day?
This is a staple of this show, Jane. That something happens, and then they just go, "I'll see you tomorrow."
Right.
And we'll just discuss it then, I guess, because we need a new location and a new scene because of ADHD. Oh man. So yes, she's just like, "Oh, I only found out recently. Yes, your girlfriend knows.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mad at her, but you can't tell her that you know."
Right.
But that's resolved in like 2 scenes time. So
literally,
what's the fucking point anyway? Oh, I get. Oh yeah, because they needed to manufacture some more fake drama.
Yeah.
So back at the shop, weirdo girl is berating the boys for their terrible work.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel sorry for these actors. I really do.
They're just helping.
They got well, yeah, but she's a cow.
Yeah. And they never explain why she has such an attitude. They have literally been together.
Oh, I know why she's got an attitude.
Why?
Because she's not fucking Naomi. And he is, but he's not. I don't know, he's dating Naomi. Let's say a nicer word.
He's dating, yeah.
He's dating Naomi. And she ain't. And remember, Naomi told her in episode 1, "Call me."
She did.
Yeah, for anything. And then that thread died immediately.
Yeah.
So they queer baited again.
Right.
Because this is what the CW loves to do. They queer baited. They were just like, "Naomi also likes girls. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Here's a boyfriend."
Yep. For now, anyway.
for now, but it's not going to get a season 2. So they're not going to explore that storyline unless it's already been done. I have no idea what happened next. So I wasn't paying attention. So Zavala and Angel meet up, and then they're just like, we need to push things quickly. And then Dee's like, no. And Zavala's like, yes. And they were just like, fight me, bruh. To be continued.
Literally. That
was pretty much the scene.
That was the whole scene. And people will not believe this.
No, she should do it slowly. No, she should do it quicker. No, we must resolve this.
Cutscene.
Bye. Old man is talking about what's it like being an alien, I guess. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention.
This is at the storage building.
Yeah, they're at the storage building now, and even though Naomi overheard her parents saying, hey, we gotta be ready to leave at a moment's notice to protect Naomi.
Yeah.
Naomi is shocked to discover that they have a bag ready to leave at a moment's notice.
She's so shocked.
You overheard them at the beginning of the fucking episode talking about needing to get away quickly because Naomi's a freaking alien. Even though Zavala's been looking after them all her life.
Which is confusing because when she was listening to them, they mentioned having to leave again, which suggests they've done this before. So did Zavala go with them?
Well, that's just it, because we only saw Zavala in that town.
Right.
And then we know that she's been to France, Japan,
Germany.
So we know that they had to leave one of those places to tweet. So Naomi decides to tell her children off for having a bag for a quick getaway. And that was resolved quickly because just like, because we need to get you out quick.
Common sense.
Because you're an alien.
In case you forgot.
Yeah, hello. Duh. This makes perfectly logical sense if you just engage your brain.
But it's drama. It's tension.
It's not. It's dumb and it's stupid. Because it makes perfectly logical sense why they would have this.
They make you think you're crazy.
Their stupidity. It's just like, can't you be as stupid as we are? No. Rather not. Thank you very much for asking, though. So, purple-haired weirdo decides that she's just going to close the shop down? Because she's selling parts of her collection off to keep the shop going. Which isn't the hallmark of a successful shop.
It's not.
And she said, just look around. Nobody comes in.
No one was there.
So she goes into the shop, and the boys have, they've done something really shit, but never mind. But they brought like at least 10 people into the shop.
Yeah.
By having some sort of Lord of the Rings quiz.
Yeah, a little event.
Which you have to pay to enter $1 million a time or something. Because I don't know how they raised all that money they did at the end with 10 people, but there you go. And so people there goes just like, what are you doing? They're just like, hey, we got people into your shop, we're getting customers for you. And she's like, get out.
Get him out. You didn't ask.
I'm like,
me.
I know why your shop's failing now. You're a fucking dickhead.
So unlikable.
Just hideous girl. So she kicks them all out the shop. And they make more Lord of the Rings stabs, saying that I hate Lord of the Rings. Everyone hates Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comics that she has in the shop. I can see some Superman action comics.
She mentioned some Batman
Legion of
comics.
Superheroes, Wonder Woman. There was some. They mentioned Batman Detective Comics. They got Joker comics. I know why her shop's failing. She's selling current day comics.
That could be it.
That's why.
Is that it?
Yeah. So Babe is doing a Babe thing. Oh, why did you try and hide the fact that you told my boyfriend that you were an alien and you didn't tell me? I know he's really bad at lying, so I got it out of him in 2 seconds. Well, that's resolved then. Okay, you all know now. Fucking get on with it.
And the soundtrack during that conversation was literally humming. It was people humming.
Look at that melted wax face, you know. I'm melting. Babe, help me. I'm melting.
It's Babe.
Oh, she's the worst character in the world.
She really is.
Zavala and Dee meet up in a car park.
Yes.
I honestly thought they were going to start kissing. I was like, oh no.
They got really
They're going to
close.
have some really aggressive male sex now. It's just going to be... Zavala's just going to bend Dee over the fucking bonnet of a car and it's going to get real awkward real quick. Like, OCW, whoa. Holy shit.
Show's about to get interesting.
Love and everything, but oh wow, that's pretty aggressive. And then they're just Zavala's like, right, let's have a fight. No powers, and then the winner decides how to try Naomi.
Yeah,
because you know this is the Naomi test. You can't have a scene without talking about Naomi.
He takes off his dinner jacket.
Takes off his
unbuttons.
Takes off his cashmere jacket. Unbuttons his tuxedo.
Let's fight.
By the way, did you notice that when he turned around to put his jacket down, they've clearly repaired the jacket that he's wearing on the seam at the back. It's been sewn back together again. I was like, oh no, he's wearing thrift store clothes. This is awful. He's trying to look all, you know, nice and posh in his suits and shit, but he got them from the thrift store.
Oh no.
And some white guy bumped into him and he called it racist. So they decide to have this fist fight. So they start off having a fist fight and Dee's like kicking Zavala's ass a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Zavala just starts throwing with telekinesis, tactile telekinesis, as Superboy would probably say. Starts throwing bits of the cars from this car.
Which is why are there bits of car around?
Yeah, just bits of car. Just throwing bits of car at him. And then Dee's just like, this is not fair. You said we were meant to fight. You established the rules of the code of conduct for fighting.
The rules.
And then Zavala's just like, yes. But Naomi's not going to have rules. There'll be no rules with her. And he's like,
you're right.
This is wise words. I'm like, it's not wise. It's fucking obvious, you fucking assholes. You're both dumb.
It's so stupid. And Dee's just standing there shaking. He's shaking.
Shaking. They're both really dumb. I know. I'm sorry, baby. I just woke my kitty up with that. Sorry. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? Hey? Nasty daddy wake you up with the Naomi. You want to come up? Come on then, good girl. The Naomi pains.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, good girl. So so they're just like, oh right, okay, yes, we need to escalate Naomi's training, and we need to do it together. Yeah. Well done, boys. Congratulations. Give each other a hand job, I guess. There's a party going on, an anniversary party going on.
Yeah.
For the parents. I think this is the 20th anniversary party.
This is the party.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't quite establish when the timeline is happening.
I thought it was supposed to happen sooner, but I think this is it. Because they have the cake there.
They do. Can we get a featuring Belle now? For this, I'm not giving you a treat. Well, not yet. Maybe after the recording, because I did shout and wake you up. So, excuse me, Lord of the Rings boy, old man boy, husband man boy, he's just like, oh, I can detect loads of aliens now because I've got a multiple alien detectatron.
It works.
And it works
perfectly.
So we go back to the shop where Purple-Haired Weirdo finds a letter that the boys have written with some cash inside. They
left her the money.
And it's just like, here's my phone number, send us some nudes or something. Here's some cash. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, no, maybe something more soppy. This is Jacob's trivia winnings. We figured you should have it. Why?
They're trying to be friends. I know.
Maybe it can buy one of your comics, Nathan and Anthony.
Yeah.
So I imagine this means one of your comics from your personal collection. So they're in essence saying, look, just here's some money, try and put it towards the store.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Zavala and Dee again. Just have a non-conversation. Just an absolute non-conversation.
They said, hey, we agree.
Yes. We established that.
Conflict resolved again.
That without you having to actually say the words, by the fact that you were in agreement after the fact that Zavala broke the rules of the fight, because there won't be rules in the fight.
No, they have to tell you again.
Because you're stupid, like they are. Stupid. You're stupid. I'm stupid. Everyone's stupid who watches this show. Purple-haired girl turns up to the party where the two boys are still hanging out. Are they dating now?
I know. Right.
You don't want to go with your girlfriend? Oh no, sorry, we didn't write a scene with you two together this week.
No.
You probably weren't even on set together at the same time.
I don't think they were.
The conjoined children are still conjoined in the kitchen this time.
Away from their party.
Yeah, because never, don't know.
The party they insisted on, right? Or no, Naomi made them have the party. And then she makes them go back into the party.
They were putting up the decorations for it. And then the husband was just like, are people going to notice? And then she was like, I notice. The wife. So I'm just like, okay, so you're happy with this party? I don't care.
No.
So Babe comes in and then they just like, hey, talk, hey, Babe. Oh my God, why? Look, I'm not trying to be cruel, okay? But these aren't the type of clothes you should wear.
Oh my God.
I don't even...
It's not very flattering.
No, it's like you're cosplaying a spring roll. Or a dumpling. No, can you please dress more appropriately for that melting thing? So they just kind of like, oh, hey, boyfriend sent a warning from upstairs.
Yeah.
And by the way, the army people have just turned up at Star Labs now.
Just got there.
After how many days of this? Weeks, possibly. Who knows?
Who knows? But then when they get there, one of the girls is like, well, how much do we take? And the other was like, all of it.
That's what I actually said when she said, how much should we take, sir? I just went, all of it. And then he just goes, all of it. And I'm like, it's so obvious, this show, you know? So he's like, bad? Why? Why are they trying to make the army man look bad?
I don't.
He's on a planet where there's no superpowers, where there's no aliens.
Yeah.
And they discovered that there are aliens who are discreetly making sure they're not discovered. So he has no idea whether or not they're malevolent or benevolent. Or maybe just somewhere in between. Could just be dickheads.
Well, I mean, he did catch the parent children sneaking around the army base, so that would suggest that they're up to no good, actually.
Just like Will Smith was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Started causing trouble. He slapped Chris Rock and his mum got scared. And so she gave him an Oscar for Best Actor and sent him to Bel-Air. Yes, that thread just seems to have been thrown away.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know anymore.
So, babe boyfriend, old man, babe boyfriend, old man, with Lord of the Rings said, hey, I've super duper poo-pooed my alien detecting device, and there's the 3 aliens that are in this, or there are multiple aliens in this town, and one of them's at the party.
What?
Which isn't Naomi, because you're here. I detect you. There's another alien at the party, which is going to be the dad.
I hope.
If what you say is...
Yeah. It should be the dad?
It should be the dad.
But the way they've been acting?
It's probably a bounty hunter.
Right.
But we don't know, because it just ended there. It's just like, bye. Oh, that was a cliffhanger. Oh, wow. I so didn't care. Really just did not give a shit.
They really wanted you to care.
Sorry.
You have to care.
No, not so much.
Who could it be?
Oh, who knows? I don't care.
Oh gosh.
I can see why nobody gives a toss about this show at all. It's terrible. At least this week was laughable. Hair pulling out, sure, but it was laughable. I just thought it's so stupid.
Yeah. It was unintentionally laughable.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, hell yeah. This is not planned comedy, my darling.
No.
This is just, completely unplanned comedy. That's the beauty of it.
Right.
Because the writers is just like, we know we're terrible.
Yeah.
And,
they don't care.
We just trying to do things which link together. Jeez,
we just put scenes out there. We have scenes.
Hope so. The mesh. Maybe, maybe not. Because it looks like this episode span out over the course of at least 3 or 4 days.
I think.
Well, judging by the way the boys were in the shop and the clothes were changing, and
I mean, it's we know it's at the beginning was the honeymoon day, and then we got to day 5, and then the parents are supposed to be out of town, but I don't know if they came back to town.
Oh yeah, because she went after date 5. They're going on an overnight,
right? In the middle of all of this,
what? But they were back for a party, so it means they would have had the overnight. So there was no repercussion to the overnight?
No.
Nothing. So you set up and didn't pay off anything?
Nothing.
Wow. Jane, out of, well, our rating system, which goes from 5 to -5. Where would you put this week's episode?
It's just -5. I can't.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just all complete dross now.
Yeah.
I would
They've
give this
given
a
up.
minus.
I've given up. I don't know.
I think a -3 for me.
Really?
Yeah, because like I said, it was so poorly written, and it was kind of like so poorly written in a naive way, as if the writer had no idea how stupid they were. And so the intentional comedy of the scenes just not making any sense, linking together, forgetting shit from episodes before, all that kind of stuff just makes me laugh. Just makes me laugh.
It makes me irritated. I'm just like, How are you being paid for this? That's the problem I have. I'm upset that they're getting paid as much as they are, as much as I'm
Pretty
sure
sure they're
they
not
are.
getting paid in money. I think they might be getting paid in cat food or pot noodles.
That's all they've earned.
But I don't think they're getting any money for
You don't
this
think so? Maybe that's the explanation for it.
Yeah, I'm getting paid a latte.
It's an intern doing this.
Some ramen to keep me going for the week. In the flat that I share with 28 other people because we can't afford to keep shit going. It is trash of the highest order. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 episodes left. Oh, man. I have no idea what they can do in 5 episodes.
There is nothing they can do except forget what they've done so far and do it over again.
That's what I was thinking. Just Naomi forgets that she's got super hearing and super strength.
Yeah.
We do that one again.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, just fuck it. Just redo the origin story. Like, none of it makes any sense. Like, why did she pass out in episode 1 when she was running to Superman?
We'll never know.
Why Superman never appeared again, even though there's a cult based around him and him appearing all around the world and shit?
Not important.
Oh, well. I guess these questions will be answered another time. Jane!
Yeah.
What would you like to plug before we go?
I actually, in light of all the current drama, I actually dropped a video on it. Yeah. On the
I'm gonna have to check that out right now.
So yeah, definitely check that out.
Nice. As ever, as I said at the start of the video, in the description box down below, there is the link to Jane Theory's channel. Please click it. Please subscribe. If you like this sort of gubbins that we're doing here, then you'll love her takes on her channel when it's
yeah.
I will be back myself with some more stuff very soon. Maybe about Will Smith, maybe not. Who knows? Depends when 3 people watch this video, I guess. But until then, that's still more than Naomi.
Oh yeah.
You take care. Bye for now.
Bye.